Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. And just to put a bow on this whole thing with Kenzie asking, can you just shoot a gun in Illinois? We a final text came and just said, like, you're getting a lot of bad advice. Just shoot what you want. I'm guessing and paraphrasing what that listener texted in. That's not good advice. That's not good advice.
Someone said just shoot a firework off in the direction, but I think those are illegal too.
They are amazingly illegal. There's, sparklers are legal in Illinois, I think.
Well, that's not going to do anything. They're going to think I'm throwing a party for them.
They'll come running.
Gets it. There's bottle service girls on the way.
They'll come running after you.
Like, raise the roof, girlfriend. They're going to be like, yeah. Yeah. Ricka, they have a little DJ instead of the lily pads. No.
Oh, what a fun visual that is. Oh, my God.
Maybe the double features can animate that for us if they're listening right now.
I think we need Pixar to do that. Oh, my God.
All right, here comes the fact that makes your brain go. 39% of people have experienced this kind of pain. And it's also the kind of pain, I'll give you this, that doesn't go away. So, like you hit your hand with a hammer, let's say, and you hit your thumb and ow! And then it goes away eventually and you're cool. This is the kind of pain that doesn't go away. 39% of people in Chicago have experienced this, Kenzie. Just top of your head, what do you think that could be?
A pain that doesn't go away.
It's a pain that could go away and then come back and go away and come back, but it never leaves you.
There's no way you're doing like a fact about like arthritis, right?
It's not arthritis. I'll just give you a...
That's like, not fine. We're just doing medical stuff.
Yeah. It's not arthritis. I'll give you that one right now.
Okay, that's good to know. What other kind of pain could you experience?
Like
that's,
top of your head.
Not medically. I understand top of my head. This is the first time you're springing this on me. I got it. I know, but I'm trying to have a good... Stop yelling at me.
I'm not yelling. Jesus.
No, Brian, stop yelling at me.
You know, I'm going to pull my gun out in a second. I'll shoot in your direction.
Good luck. Apparently we can't have any fun at this stage.
It'd be the worst duel ever, being Kenzie shooting each other and just to scare each other, just getting nearby.
Just near the feet.
18 people would die around.
Oh, is it gunshot wounds?
Okay, you want to guess that? Is that your guess?
I am.
Okay, gunshot wounds.
Ooh, is it gunshot wounds?
You say it like this.
You're not allowed to do that. Look out.
So 39% of people experienced this kind of pain in Illinois, and it comes and goes. Gunshot wounds is their answer. All right, Case,
well, I think there'd be lingering effects if you got shot, so I could see there being waves of pain.
Case, what do you think it is?
2 warts on 1 toe.
2 warts on 1 toe.
Oh my God, 1's already bad. Why 2? It's disgusting.
Because some people have had 2 on 1 toe, and that lingers.
You sound like Kevin from The Office, where you're like, somebody has it. It's like, I don't know, because some people have had 2 before. All right.
I'm guessing this is you.
Well, some people.
Well, otherwise, would you know? I wouldn't know that's painful if I didn't have it myself.
Okay, well, take a hint. It hurts.
Now, did they blast it off with that liquid nitrogen?
With the ice, yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Would they grow back?
Well, parts of it.
Oh my God, it's like a superhero.
But it's not there now.
Okay.
But it's been there.
Oh.
Really painful, huh?
It hurts.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, they can grow back, and also when they freeze it, then they chop it with a scalpel once they freeze it.
Yes, I know. This is why it hurts. I bet 39% of people have had 2 warts on 1 toe, and it doesn't feel good.
Yeah, because I didn't know if the technology had changed, because I remember getting...
I don't know. I've been out of the wart game for a little bit now.
Oh, it sounds fresh the way you're talking about
Yeah,
it.
it sounds...
Some wounds never heal.
That's right. Well, that could be it. In 3 minutes, we'll tell you 39% of people have experienced this sort of pain, and it's the kind of pain that doesn't go away. We'll tell you after Fall Out Boy, Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
Brian and Kenzie.
On Q101.
It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101. You know, yesterday at this time, we all tried to find a side hustle. All 3 of us looking for some kind of side hustle, as most people in Chicago are. Well, coming up in 10 minutes, we found one. This is one that gets, Kenzie, listen, $30,000 a year. And this is maybe the easiest side hustle in history.
Oh.
$30,000 a year. Okay?
What?
Well, I'll tell you in 10 minutes. We'll get there in 10 minutes. Let's finish up the fact here.
I'm looking for an associate producer. Would you like to come work for me?
Yeah, Case is going to be your boss. That's the good news. You stay right where you are. You do the same thing you're doing.
But way more than you're doing.
Yeah. And you have to answer the case every day. That's not it. We'll tell you in 10
Josie
minutes.
moved across the world because she didn't want to do that anymore.
She got as far away from the planet to get away from Case. The fact that makes your brain go. 39% of people have experienced this kind of pain, and this kind of pain that doesn't go away. Kenzie thinks it's a gunshot wound. Case thinks it's 2 warts on one toe. Different answers.
This is the best show. Why does anybody listen to anything else?
I don't know, man. I tell you.
Oh, God.
It's a wasteland out there, let me tell you.
Somebody texted in, is it headaches or migraines? And I'm mad at myself for not even thinking about that. I really struggled to answer this question.
Well, I think that would have been a little too easy. As you said, arthritis. It's not that. We ruled that off the list, right away. But it's none of those. What it is 39% of people in Chicagoland have experienced this kind of pain, and it does come back and forth now and then. The one that got away. So the one that got away, the person that got away, and sometimes when that happens, the person, either you blow it in a relationship or they just don't reciprocate your feelings. The one that got away, and then it comes back when you think about it. Sometimes you get over it, and then you think about it again. Yeah, that's the one that got away. 39%. So more than a third of Chicagoans have this pain in their life. The one that got away.
That's crazy. Anybody here? Huh? Case?
Wow.
I'm asking. Here's the question.
I don't feel that way. I think anybody that I was with, I had a lovely time with, but now that it's over, I understand why it's over.
Yeah.
That might change with time. A few more swings and misses, go down looking at the plate. All of a sudden, maybe the past will start to look pretty good. But any relationship I've been in, I feel like I've grown and have moved past the person that I was when I was in that relationship, and I don't want to go back.
Okay, that's good. That's very healthy.
Kenzie, looking in your direction.
Oh my God, do I feel like a survivor from the relationships I got? Yeah, the one that I'm the one who got out. I'm like the movie Saw, though, not like in like a happy way. I got away. Absolutely not. I'm terrifying.
Oh God.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
All right, so we have a few texts to go through here, as Kenzie had put in her prep yesterday, and I'll read it exactly verbatim. Is it illegal to just shoot a gun? Because the geese in the pond near us go crazy this time of the year, loud AF, even with the windows closed. And I told my husband to shoot like in their direction to make them scatter, but IDK, if that's illegal, skull emoji.
Real question.
Real question. And you know what? Our listeners gave answers, the people that may know more than we do about this situation. For example, Dan checked in from Shanahan and said, it's only illegal if you get caught.
Facts. But I feel like I'll get caught. I don't have like a silencer or anything. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what you should get a silencer, and then you should shoot a gun in public.
No,
And I can't Google how to make a silencer because if they decide to seize my things.
And this is the Patriot Act coming to roost.
Right.
I'm not even sure a silencer is illegal. I don't know if any person can legally buy a silencer.
Why? What if really? Because what if the sound just bothers you and you want it a little quieter?
Again, I don't know. I'm just putting it out there for our listeners to check in on this one.
I feel like silencers illegal.
Illegal?
Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah.
Like, that's the least of the problem. The silencer's illegal, but the gun's not.
Well, again, what's the
Okay.
what's the geese sound make again?
It's like, what the hell?
They're not using a silencer.
No, they are not. Loud and proud.
They're just attacking or having sex. I don't really know what's going on back there. I know they're gambling and playing dice. I don't know, but they're being really noisy.
Well, a lot of people, I'll just give credit to Joe, who works at the Chili's in Shorewood, our good friend who invited us out there to eat at the Chili's, said, and a lot of people said this, it's a federal crime to shoot guns around geese. They are protected animals in Illinois.
No problem. Not going to kill one.
But
And I don't know why they're protected. We have a lot of them. I don't, that's weird. It almost looks like we should have a season for hunting them. There's so many, but whatever.
Maybe that's why there's a lot now, because they were protected for a while and there were almost not many.
Well,
I don't know the
good
hunting
times
history.
because they're so annoying. 630 texted in and said it's 100% illegal to discharge a firearm in the state of Illinois. Then why do I have one? I don't understand.
Again, I don't know the answer.
But what if I'm mad?
Well, that's definitely not shoot a gun. What are you talking about?
I don't get the whole state. Why can we even get one? What's the point?
It's a philosophical question there. I don't know if I can go down that path.
I don't
just
get it.
tweet at Pritzker. I don't know. I feel like this is where your anger should be directed.
Or
And
just
then the silencers are illegal. Well, the guns basically are too. Why do we have all this stuff?
no. I want to go back to what she said.
I'm confused.
I want to go back to the transcript. She goes, "Why do we have a gun? What if I get mad?"
Like at the geese.
Uh-huh.
Like this is a perfect moment.
Or at someone.
Well,
I mean, I think Homer Simpson says it best in that situation. You know.
I'd like to buy your deadliest gun, please.
Aisle 6, next to the sympathy cards. Whoa, careful there, Annie Oakley.
I don't have to be careful. I got a gun.
Well, you'll probably want the accessory kit, holster,
Oh, yeah.
bandolier,
Baby.
silencer, loudener, speed cocker,
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
and this is for shooting down police helicopters.
Oh, I don't need anything like that. Yet.
That-
Just give me my gun.
Sorry, the law requires a 5-day waiting period. We've got to run a background check.
5 days, but I'm mad now. I'd kill you if I had my gun.
Yeah, well, you don't.
That probably answers all your questions, Kenzie.
I want a loudener too to get these geese scared.
A fact that makes your brain go after Jack White.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Time for the audio of the day. And I think everybody's been here in this situation, whether you're the mom or somebody in a restaurant where this is happening. But this went over the line. A man confronted a mom over her screaming baby in a restaurant, sparking something that happened next in a dialogue. I'll do the transcript of what happened, but I want you to hear the audio first. We'll probably play it again. But that's the situation that went on. And here's the mom recording the man coming over to her and, you know, getting right in her face and making a scene, let's say.
So this gentleman here is telling me to tell my 8-month-old to stop screaming because he has sensitive ears. I know it's loud, but he's an adult. He can leave, and he chooses not to leave. He's choosing me to tell me to take my baby out because he has sensitive ears. She's a child, sir. It's not me. I didn't do anything.
You're causing this whole restaurant to have to hear our discussion. They don't want to eat that. They want to eat their food.
You came to me about my child, did you not? You can't remove yourself from this restaurant. No, you're disrespectful, you're entitled, and you're being privileged right now.
I'm not responsible for the way that men have probably mistreated you in the past.
Me? I'm a happily married woman. What are you talking about, baby? I'm 10 years next week, so no one has mistreated me. You've been disrespectful.
I just want to make it clear that was not Kenzie getting amped up to about 11.
Relax.
Common misconception. Many have said, is that Kenzie?
I don't know why I'm catching strays right now. I literally didn't say anything.
Now, we'll break this down and I'll give you a little more context to what he said because it's hard to hear him in there. But when the baby first screamed, I looked across because I haven't played this audio for Kenzie or Case today. Both your eyebrows went up on the baby scream. Is that indicate? Go ahead.
It's a squealy, baby. It's a squealy. It's on the squealy side.
So this gentleman here is telling me to tell my 8-month-old to stop screaming because
That's when both your eyebrows went
Mariah
up.
Carey over here. I mean, that baby's got some pipe.
I don't know if we could all be adults in the room for a second and be real with one another. That's a pretty loud baby. That's all. Hey, all I'm saying, pretty loud baby. That's all I'm going to say at this point.
The problem is, I don't have enough information to make an opinion on this. I think that you need to be really patient with people raising kids. Like, it is not their fault. You have no idea what these terrorists are going to do when you're out. Like, you could be having a great day, and all of a sudden they just, out of nowhere, they fly off a handle. They've never done it before. Like, it's uncontrollable in certain areas. Now, I'm judgmental when someone doesn't try anything. If you see a parent trying and they're like sweating and they're putting in effort and they're like trying to get a bottle ready, whatever it is, it's like leave them alone. Now, if babies and are throwing tantrums in the middle of a restaurant and you see a parent just sitting there eating their food and the kids, I'm not talking about for like 4 seconds, like it's going and going. I don't like that. It's like you need to try. You need to walk a toddler out if they're losing their mind. Like the effort is the important part. The only place that, you can't leave is a plane. Like I got dirty glares on a plane once when I had Marino was 6 months old because he was screaming. But I was drenched in sweat and I was trying. I'm like, I'm also not having fun. Like, don't make parents feel bad. They're doing their best. It's unpredictable. But if you're not going to do anything about it, you suck. Or try at least.
Did somebody on the plane hand you a parachute at any point during that?
Hey, why don't you jump?
They had a parachute and a baby parachute ready to go.
Oh, a little one for him. That's
Oh,
cute.
it's so adorable.
Oh, like a baby parachute playing Riot Fest next year.
If you think I didn't want to jump out of the plane, you're wrong.
That's right. Oh, God. So, go ahead, Case.
I don't know if you have this information, so I apologize for asking a question. That you
I'll
might
give
not know
you a
the
little bit
answer
more
to.
after you guys are done with your first thoughts.
Okay. Do we know what type of restaurant they were at? Because that's going to factor into my opinion a lot. I can handle a lot. I'm famously very tolerant. But if a baby's crying, I've never seen you move that fast before.
Want to get the moment there.
But if a baby's crying in, say, an Applebee's or a Cheesecake Factory or one of my other favorite establishments, I'm going to need you to take the baby outside to the smoking section in the parking lot.
I thought you were going to say the opposite.
No.
Well, yeah, you're not picking nice, like upscale restaurants. I don't bring my kids to, I'm not bringing my kids to Gibson's. I'm not bringing my kids to date night spots.
Mm-hmm.
But one guy texted in and said they only belong in fast food restaurants. That's not true. You can be at a family brunch spot. There's Applebee's, like those
Cheesecake
are
Factory.
But yeah,
Hey, look,
the places you live in are definitely family friendly.
If your baby's crying in Panda Express, I'll take the baby outside for you. Do not play with me when I'm eating Panda Express.
But Panda Express is also kind of to-go food.
That's like fast foodie, though.
Panda Express is a sit-down establishment. I'm never eating Panda Express to go. I sit down.
Okay, well, just because there's a seat there doesn't mean kids are allowed to be there. You can't be one of those people.
I take a seat at Panda Express and I enjoy myself.
But I do go out of my way with, like, my husband and I are looking at restaurants. If we're bringing our kids, I make sure it's definitely a family environment. Because I'm like, I'm not going to do that. Because people go out for their anniversaries and stuff. It's like, I'm not... And they're dying for a night out without their kids. You don't want to bring your kids there. So I take that serious. But you can't say that they don't belong in any sit-down restaurant. Like, you can decide not to have kids, but you can't decide that kids should never be part of your life. Kids are part of the world. It is what it is. You were one at one point. Like, there's going to be environments where kids are there. You're just going to deal with it.
Let me play the audio again, and I'll give you a little more context to it if you just joined us on this. This is what happened. And yeah, that baby is, it's a loud baby.
Oh, I'll tell you, hey, if we can all just be real here, it's a pretty loud baby.
So this gentleman here is telling me to tell my 8-month-old to stop screaming because he has sensitive ears. I know it's loud, but he's an adult. He can leave, and he chooses not to leave. He's choosing me to tell me to take my baby out because he has sensitive ears.
Woo, that's a loud one at the end there,
A
too.
child, sir. It's not me. I didn't do anything.
You're causing this whole restaurant to have to hear our discussion. They don't want to eat that. They want to eat their food.
You came to me about my child, did you not? You can't remove yourself from this restaurant. No, you're disrespectful, you're entitled, and you're being privileged right now.
I'm not responsible for the way that men have probably mistreated you in the past. And
Man, I'm a happily married woman. What are you talking about, baby? I'm 10 years next week, so no one has mistreated me. You've been disrespectful.
Again, that wasn't Kenzie if you just joined us.
Many are saying it's Kenzie. It's not Kenzie.
It's absolutely not Kenzie.
I understand the confusion, but it's not Kenzie.
What are you talking about? I am the quickest to react to my kid making a sound in a restaurant. I'm like, oh, put a bottle in it. Do something. Like,
Put a bottle in it.
Put a bottle in it.
right in the mouth. I'm like, whoa.
Somebody give me a bottle! I got to put it in my baby. So a little more context to what happened. The man reportedly approached the table and said, hey, can you have your baby be quiet? He started it. It was, by the way, Case, it was
Which is a funny question. I'm like, I don't know. Do you know where there's an off button on this?
Also, it was a casual Vietnamese restaurant in Atlanta. So it was not an Applebee's or whatever, but it was a casual setting.
It was a casual restaurant. Okay.
It
So
was
it was Vietnamese Applebee's, is what it sounds
That's
like.
yeah, the Applebee's.
Do you think babies like Vietnamese food? Well, I guess American babies.
My baby does. We
Yeah.
have we go to we have a little Thai restaurant we love to go to. Me and him when it's just us days.
Oh.
He loves Thai food.
Spicy noodles and stuff? Like really hot noodles?
Yeah, he eats curry with me. Loves it.
Damn.
I can't even eat curry.
Like, my baby throws it back. That's not a problem. The Latin genes are like, it's good.
So that's kind of where she took over and said, I know it's loud. He's an adult. He can leave. He chooses not to. The man replied, which you couldn't hear in that audio, you need to learn to be respectful. So that probably set her off a little more when the guy said that. The back and forth continued. That's where she says, she's a child, sir. And then the manager came up to try to separate. I guess she's a regular there. Said, I know you come in here a lot. I'm thankful every time you come here with your kids. I've never had a problem. This time, yeah, kid, I mean, that's we had this problem.
Because he has crying. Settle down.
Come on now.
A little problem there.
If we
I don't
just
think
be
you needed
real.
to isolate that for everybody.
That is a loud baby.
And then
Hello, baby.
when she said you're acting privileged, he claimed it made him look racist. She's black, he was white, the guy. And so he didn't like that word privileged being thrown at him. And then she said, okay, you know what, you're right. I said privileged because you're an adult. And effectively removed my child when I patronized this restaurant just like you. I wasn't alluding that you were racist when I used the word privileged. But that's how he took it. And then it went on a little bit more and more. And again, the manager likes her being there with the baby. But people replied on the video. Most people I think were on her side. They called it Team Baby. But other people said, I'm on his side. No one wants to hear that in a restaurant. It's rude to assume that everyone is okay with baby screaming. I try to be considerate of others. You want to eat out, but there's things to give up when having a child. You're in the wrong. You need to grow up. Woo! But having a baby now, because before when I was single and that happened, I would get like, oh my God, this baby. But to Kenzie's point, when you're sitting there trying everything, and I'm not trying to put some moral ground out there, but I'm trying not to use the phone or the iPad in restaurants. That will stop it immediately.
Oh, what do you think? You're better than me? You're not using your phone or iPad in a restaurant?
Damn right.
I bring an iPad.
Damn right.
I don't care.
I don't want to do that.
It's not for the whole time, but once my food gets there, I don't want to play peekaboo the rest of the meal. Okay, I would like to eat for a second.
It's the last resort that works 100% of the time.
Yeah.
Put that iPad or phone out there, and they're going to be good because it works for me when I'm crying. When I'm crying, give me a phone, I'm good.
But you have to understand the age. You're talking toddler. She's an 8-month-old. That's really, there's no negotiating. They don't speak English. You're like, hey, like how, you can't tell them anything. They don't care.
Yeah, you can chime in on this in situations you've been in. What did you do? 312-591-8300.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Time for music entertainment news. Some Brian Regan tickets coming up at the end of music entertainment news. But first, have you gotten your Twisted tickets yet? If you haven't, why? Today, a little cooler, rainy out, kind of getting into that fall season, leading into winter. Hopefully, it'll be snowing. Love it when it's snowing outside of Twisted, and we make it snow inside at the Aragon. It's hard to believe.
Do you like it when it snows during the week of Twisted?
I love it when it snows during Twisted.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't feel that way.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Never goes with my outfit. Ever.
Well, I'll be wearing a snowsuit. I'll be great for it. It'll be perfect. Get off at the red line there at the newly fresh
Shuffle
minted.
it in. Come on.
And the largest heels you've ever seen during an ice storm.
Those are good during snow. They have the high heels, keep her away from the snow. She's so elevated over the snow in those heels.
It's the ice that I'm worried about with Kenzie.
Oh, you know.
Well, can't have everything.
Doesn't the new Lawrence Red Line stop have a slide?
Yeah, they're going to build a slide so you can slide into the Aragon
I thought they
lobby.
put
How fun would that be?
Oh, it should just go right to the door. It's almost there.
During the commercial break, we were talking about crumbling American infrastructure. If we had our stuff together, we'd build a slide from the Lawrence Red Line stop into the Aragon lobby.
Yeah.
God.
But still, it's brand new and nice. They actually took some of the money that's left over, and the Lawrence stop is, you could eat off the floor.
I know.
Of the
great.
Red Line Florence stop.
But if this was China, they'd build a slide. They'd have us beat in this department.
You see
Really? Do they do a lot of slides?
China's very famous for their slide architecture.
I feel like they're not, and I mean this kindly.
Careful.
No, I'm serious.
Careful.
I feel like they're not known for like party fun stuff. Like because they're serious. They go to school for like 16 hours a day. They're super smart. Like I don't think they're adding like fun stuff.
Well, let me change your thought on that. Did you see that new bridge they just built? It's the tallest bridge in the world over in China, and
could you be more specific? Could you see the new bridge?
No, I'm getting
all
there.
of China?
I'm telling you about it. It's the biggest bridge in the world. If you haven't seen it, you're missing out on your algorithm. I don't know what your algorithm is sending you, but mine's sending me the big China bridge.
Mine is too, actually.
Thank you.
Wow,
what's
mine
your?
is not.
What do you got on your
I'm
algorithm?
gonna type in Big China Bridge.
Oh, I think it's playing Riot Fest next year.
Along with ailing kittens.
That's
Who
a
else?
big bridge.
Yeah, it's the tallest in the world, and they built a waterfall on the bridge, so the bridge sprays down water, so there's almost always a rainbow underneath it.
Oh,
Well,
my
now
God.
I feel like I'm looking at the wrong bridge. I don't see a rainbow.
You're putting big bridge?
Well, this one's the Huzhong Grand Canyon one. Is that right?
That's it. That's
Okay.
it. And they have a
That's a waterfall?
They have a restaurant on the top of it, and they
Do
have
they?
they have a roller coaster on it and stuff. They built it in 4 years. They built this bridge
It
with
doesn't have a roll. You're just making stuff up.
there's panda bears on top and everything. You can see whatever you want. A petting zoo. Yeah. I don't know how we got on China. How did we get on China?
We were talking about how they don't have a slide at the Lawrence Red Line stop, and how if China would have done it, they would have built a slide.
I just feel like that's that, and I mean that like they're ahead of us because they don't fool around and like let's build a big slide. Like,
because
it's a
they have
compliment.
less fun, they're better than us. That's what you're trying to get at.
Yeah.
Well, like we have fun, but they're smart. Do you know what I mean?
Well, they created COVID. I mean, come on.
Settle down.
Come on, it's not that kind of
Wrong show.
So you go over that bridge and you get COVID.
So you're going to buy your tickets to Twisted this year. Brian's going to come on stage before the bands play and talk about the pandemic and the 5-year anniversary of it.
Yeah, we're going to get there. So
The pandemic.
get your tickets today, night one. AJR Wet Leg out in front. And that's AJR for the first time ever at Twisted, a veteran of Picnic, where they sold out Tinley Park just in July. So that's going to be amazing to fit 30,000 people in the Aragon that night. It's going to be kind of hard. I hope you got your ticket. Wet Leg returning to Twisted for the first time since opening for Jack White in 2022. And Cake, their third Twisted appearance, but haven't done it since we used to do it at the House of Blues in 2010. Miles Smith, only his fourth concert in Chicago. So Cake and Miles Smith are night two.
And those, by the way, are both full headlining sets. We are giving them plenty of time to sing all of their great songs.
That's cool because Cake, great old school artist, and Miles Smith, one of the biggest artists in the world right now, doing full sets at the Aragon for night two. Night three, Third Eye Blind, Yellow Card, and The Paradox. That is wild. A good threesome there. So you can get tickets for that for night three. And night four, Party Night, Sublime, Soul Coughing, and One for the Ditch featuring actor Dermot Mulrooney.
Party night.
Let's go.
Something China doesn't do.
Nope.
Say.
No, they give you COVID over that bridge.
Stop it.
Now, Brian, for those that have maybe never been to a Twisted before, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it's killer lineups. It sells itself. It's self-explanatory. Can you explain what the atmosphere is like Friday night at Aragon on the final night of Twisted? Because that has a different aura to it.
I was going to make a reference that's really bad, so I'm not going to do that. Well, let's just say no laws, no rules. Hedonism. Because, first off, none of us have to get up in the morning. And most people hopefully don't, even if you have a side hustle on Saturday or another, you don't have to get up. It's finally let loose, let our hair down, drink with no limits. Let's freaking go. And you have one of the ultimate party bands of all time, Sublime, performing. Come on. If you missed that, you might as well just tap out on thinking. No, I was going to say, that's too dark. I was saying, just tap out on thinking you're ever going to have fun doing anything.
Because that's the thing. I hate having fun. I find having fun to be very stressful. And even I am ecstatic for Friday night. It's going to be such a good time.
And by the way, there's a first-time ever 4-nighter super ticket, 20% off if you go for all 4 nights. Check that out at Q101.com, and our social has all the links to it. But seriously, don't sleep on that. We've never done that before. And plus, you think about fees on each night. Well, there's just one fees for the 4 nights. One fee. So check it out. Go to Q101.com. Get your Twisted ticket today so you don't have to worry about it. It's a couple months away. Just get it done. I wanted to address one thing with the Smashing Machine. We talked about the Rock's movie, how it didn't do so great with the box office, $6 million. Had to compete with Taylor Swift's movie out that did $33 million. But The Rock put up on his Instagram, from deep in my grateful bones, thank you to everyone who has watched The Smashing Machine. In our storytelling world, you can't control box office results, but what I realize is you can control your performance and your commitment to completely disappear and go somewhere else. And I will always run into that opportunity instead of running away from it. It was my honor to transform into this role, and thank you for believing in me. Truth in this film has changed my life with deep gratitude, respect, and radical empathy. Signed, Dwayne Johnson. That's pretty deep stuff. It makes me think differently about when I said yesterday I wanted to read that because I said, the movie didn't do that well. It's considered a flop. The worst box office total ever for The Rock because he's always done the monster movies that make $1 billion. But look at that. He did it, and he's totally transformed his life by doing this movie that was a risk. And it's transformed him as an actor. He still might win the Oscar. You saw it. You said maybe not.
No, I thought The Rock was awesome in it. I hope, despite the box office, because I don't think that's the story here. I think the story is The Rock making a really cool artistic choice and succeeding in that. I hope, despite the lack of people that bought tickets to this movie over the weekend, that this inspires him to go forward and maybe not do another Fast and Furious, maybe not do another superhero movie. I know you like that stuff, but I thought The Rock acting for the sake of acting was a really interesting thing, and he did it, quite honestly, way better than I thought he was going to do.
It's very similar, you being a movie guy now, as the Rocky movies, and then Sylvester Stallone just getting, and I love all the Rocky movies to death, but he got transformed when he did the movie Copland, and that was the one kind of similar to this movie where they say, oh, now you're a serious actor, and it showed his acting chops more than ever before after Sylvester Stallone did that. Copland should be on your list maybe down the road.
I'll check it out.
I know we got a lot of stuff to get to with that.
A lot of movies.
Before these
A lot of movies, huh?
So many. And I did say we have those Brian Regan tickets, but before we get there, I said a Q101 artist is going to be doing the NBC, so NBA Hoops returning to NBC, Sunday Night Basketball introduction music. So much like Carrie Underwood does Sunday night on the NFL for many years now. Before that, it was Faith Hill. So
and before
now,
that, it was what, Hank Williams Jr.?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
No, he was Monday Night Football.
Oh, sorry, fake fan.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
My bad, I'm an idiot.
I bet you think they score home runs in football, huh?
Well, wait a minute, hold on. Carrie Underwood does Sunday Night Football because Monday Night Football.
No, I said Carrie Underwood does Sunday night.
Yeah. Then what does Hank Williams Jr. do? Oh, you said
He
Monday
did-
night. Oh, never mind.
Oh, wow. Not a good argument.
Damn.
That sucks.
I thought
I almost had him.
He was like, ready, got him. Didn't.
Sucks.
So they've chosen a Q101 artist to do a basketball theme, which we love. NBC Sunday Night Basketball intro music. But maybe just, Kenzie, you can jump in on this. Lenny Kravitz is going to do the Sunday Night Basketball intro music on NBC.
Basketball, that song?
Well, he can do what he wants. He's not going to do that. That's John Tesh. He's not going to cover that.
Oh.
So Case can come
So
in.
he's going to write his own song about basketball?
Yeah.
How do you think that's going to sound, Kenzie?
I don't know how to do Lenny Kravitz. I didn't know how to impersonate. A lot of guitar.
Yeah, some guitar.
Probably more guitar than that's normally associated with basketball.
Probably.
know.
It seemed like a weird
10
choice.
minutes solo.
Yeah, it seemed like a weird choice. No disrespect to Lenny Kravitz, but at the same time, how about Turnstile? Case put that out there because he discovered Turnstile. And also, why not a newer band that's kicking ass right now as opposed to
So
Lenny
he's
Kravitz?
doing, like, every time there's basketball, his song's going to play? Or how does this work?
It'll intro Sunday Night Basketball just like Carrie Underwood intros Sunday Night Football. You know, all
I
right.
think it's going to be just guitar. I think he's going to, like, wail, like... You know.
Keep going with think how it's all going to go.
Basketball.
It's a good song.
I love it. It's my favorite.
I kind of want to watch basketball now.
Put me in the mood.
All right, 312-591-8300. Do you want to go see Brian Regan at the Chicago Theater? Call right now. Caller 10 from Brian and Kenzie on Q101. You got the tickets.
So I had to use a phone to book the flight to come here, and the reservationist gave me a confirmation code. And like I'm an idiot, she gives it to me like this.
Mr. Regan, your confirmation code, jot this down. It's B as in boy. Oh, okay. P as in Paul. Slow down. K as in kite. Oh, I know kite. I know all about kite. And Q as in quagmire.
I called back to confirm the flight. She wanted to know the confirmation code. I don't know about you, but I feel like an idiot trying to quickly come up with words for letters. And I'm panicking on the phone. The confirmation code, it's B as in, baked beans. P as in pneumonia.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.